Hi, I'm Kathy, with a K. I'm Kathy Ramirez, a 23-year-old wedding filmmaker from Chicago. Well, from Aurora, Illinois. But when you live by a big city, you always go that that's where you're from. Aurora may not be as poppin' as, say, Chicago or New York. And I may not use a skateboard as my main means of transportation. But what I can do is capture awesome moments and make them as cinematic as possible. I'm a wedding videographer and editor, or cinematographer, that sounds way nicer. I've been working under the wing of Katie and Sam, an awesome husband and wife duo at Windy City Production. Filmmaking, as for most of us, started off as a hobby. Thinking back to when I was a kid and having that, Sony Handycam camcorder, moving into point and shoots, and to now what is today like the standard of the DSLR. It's awesome to think what my point of view was as a child and how it's evolved to what it is now. The only schooling I've ever had for video was trial and error and anything I could find on the internet as an online resource, which was pretty much Google or YouTube. Whenever I looked for answers or had a question, I'd look it up, and wedding film school would come up in the recent years. So I thank you for creating this channel and keeping up with it, because the wedding world is crazy, and for us that have been involved in it, we know the potential that it has and where it's going in the future is awesome. With my experience with weddings, I kind of see it as a very elaborate vlog for someone else on their special day. And it's the most important day of their lives. And having the opportunity to capture it, edit it, and have it live on forever for their kids, grandkids, family members, friends to watch is awesome. What I'd like to do is get more comfortable with filming myself and my experiences. This right here is new to me, totally different. And now I kind of feel how my clients feel when I point a camera in their direction. 2017 is my goal to make it the best year yet, and I've had so many blessings and opportunities come my way, and things have happened for a reason, and I want to act on it and capture it in a way that I can preserve what's happening and be proud of it and watch it years later on a channel, or even for my personal use, making my own movies, to see how my life has gone. Seeing my point of view at the time in the future is something that you can't really do with photo. It's that extra element of movement and sound that video makes everything just such a different experience, I feel. I recently tried to do a daily vlogging thing for 30 days. I did about a week successfully, but it is very hard work. I give props to everyone who does it. This was just an experiment for me to challenge myself and learn how to use equipment during the week and test settings and shots on my own, and then when it would be time for the wedding day, be more prepared so I wasn't experimenting and making as many mistakes. For the wedding film school / YouTube residency, what I'd like to gain is the knowledge of how to polish up my skills, either interacting with people and being more social, networking definitely, but also getting that experience of real life workflow of other creators. That circle is really small here and I have yet to find it in Chicago, but having the opportunity to go to somewhere where it's already a little more developed, like in New York, you know, like New York, concrete jungles where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do. To go to somewhere like New York is just like a dream come true. Also, to exchange insight is key. Insight has been like the word of 2017 for me. It has changed my point of view and thought process in such a good way. So exchanging insight on all things wedding and YouTube related can be super beneficial, not only for me, but whoever I get to interact with. I'd also like to connect with not only just YouTube creators, but people who are just like-minded individuals like myself. Those people who are goal-getters, who are motivated, and are just making moves are people who I want to be around. I've watched you and your channels grow, and it's so cool to see how involved that you are with the 20-something millennials who are not only influencers, but regular people like you and me. And it's inspiring. Even though I'm 23, I feel like I can relate to the drive and the passion that those creators my age have out there. And even the up-and-coming ones. The younger kids, that what they talk about is YouTube and YouTubers, and so having those creative minds develop so young and making something out of the creativity is something that I'm glad to be a part of and want to expand on more, because we have these ideas and when we get it, we get so motivated and we just want to create it in the moment and find all these missing pieces and put it together. And it's so satisfying to have an idea, maybe not even put it on paper, just go out, get the camera, set it up, film it and edit it, and then share it and get positive feedback or just feedback in general. To have someone like or see something within something you create is awesome. As for the video I'd like to create from this residency, the ideas and inspiration is endless when it comes to videos. Sometimes you'll be sitting and trying to think too much, but you'll watch something or hear some music and it just clicks, and that sparks the ideas and creative juices flowing. So it's hard to pinpoint what I would like to create from this experience, but I know for a fact what I like to do for fun. I like to film travel things, the process of like travel and being in a new area. I also like to do documentary style things. I really like that like human interaction and capturing emotion. I think that's what I love most about weddings in general, is the emotions that make the wedding video unique to those people, and also the words that are spoken, which are pretty much narrates a wedding video. But I also like to do stylized shoots, a type of lookbooks, anything that has details. I'm all about that. So bringing it full circle, being one of your viewers really makes us a student to wedding film school. And applying for this residency not only is an opportunity for you to give back, like you've mentioned, it's also a way for whoever you choose, which I hope is me, whether it has been tech help, editing advice, or even some new tip or trick, these people, including myself, are people you've helped out. Being a contributing factor to your current and future plans, ideas, business ventures is a way that I can give back as well. I feel like I'm saying awesome a lot, but it's like my favorite word.